and welcome to episode 26 of my Black Myth Wukong playthrough. In the previous episode, we defeated the Red Boy and the Yaksha King and the Bishwi Beast. Those were all hard fights, and we actually defeated Red Boy in one shot, and the Yaksha King, it took, I think, probably 4 or 5 tries. We'll put a thing right here saying how many tries it took. And the Bishwi Beast took a lot of tries as well. So we missed the very, very end of the chapter where the monkey kind of scolds the Destined One for his actions. But we're starting this episode off right after that. So without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. So we'll be going into chapter 6 now, starting this episode off, which chapter 6 is all boss fights, so...
To subdue the Bull King, the Jade Emperor issued an edict. Nerja with the incinerating wheels, the Gwai-slaying sword, and the coiling tether, and his father with the sealing pagoda and the revealing glass. Combining their strengths, they mustered a host of immortals who fought the Bull King and narrowly defeated him.
Narrowly defeated him. That's what we saw in the
Amid
last
Wukong's
episode's
rampage through the court, he toppled
scene.
Lord Lao's pill furnace. A few bricks bearing remnant flames fell here and became the Flaming Mountains. Lord Lao blamed the furnace-tending boy for his negligence and banished him to become the keeper of this place. Before the journey, Wukong lived free and easy. He wandered the lands and befriended the mighty. He had 6 sworn brothers, the Bull King among them. The monkey and the bull both called themselves great sages. They were 2 of a kind. As for their parting of ways and hard-fought strife, those are tales for another time. That was Princess Fairfox of Mount Jihei. Graced with great wealth, the princess revered the Bull King's immense power. She gladly wed him, despite the ill-suited match. The two shared some joyous days together, until the monk and his disciples came, and Bajia slew the princess. Stories tell that the two bore a daughter, though her fate is unknown.
I wonder why Bajia slayed the princess. Like, did she put up a fight or something? What was the reason
As
for
the Bull
that?
King collapsed, he cast
I actually
a glance
don't know.
behind, as if catching a glimpse of his deepest fear.
It's one of the things I
The
haven't
Red Boy coming to
heard
claim
in
his
any
life
of the
with
lower
5
stuff on
elemental
YouTube.
Carts and the valiant 6. He wished this day would never come, yet also longed for its swift arrival.
Apologize for talking over that. Alright, on to chapter 6, the final chapter. We got some serious boss fights to get to. This is all boss fights. Very little fighting enemies in between. There's still some fighting of enemies in between, but most of it's boss fights. And they're not easy boss fights either. No, they're not. But we're doing pretty good, man. We beat the Yaksha King. It didn't take too many rounds to beat him. I wish I'd beat him. Bottom. I wish I bought him sooner. That sounds funny. I wish I beat him sooner.
We're getting home, son. Not getting all
Still
worked
doesn't
up.
sound right.
old monkey's going to be at the mountaintop no matter what. We don't have to rush. We've gathered the 5 relics just as he said. All we need now is the 6th one he has. Curse these wretches. Hey, you see? I knew there was something that old fool hadn't told us. Otherwise, no one up above. They're coming for you. Stand here! Who dares approach
Good job, Budgie. Thought I was gonna have to help you.
No matter. In my grave, and you'll be put under.
Shit. Man, that guy's tough. It's almost killed us. Can I heal? What the hell? What the hell happened to him? Just disappeared. I didn't beat him.
I can
This next boss fight is pretty difficult. It's against the Supreme Inspector. So let's do this. I don't want to give up my focus points, but I guess I don't have a choice. I need the... Alright, let's craft, see what we can craft weapon-wise. 105. I don't know, it might be worth it. But this has done us pretty good so far, so I'll wait on that. Craft armor though. We can craft the Bull King's mask and the Bull King's Shenwen armor. Unfortunately, we can't do the bracers yet. Or the, we won't be able to do that until the next playthrough. Yeah. I'm satisfied with what I have. We should be able to craft, This will at least help us out. It's a mismatch. I can't say that word. I think it's mismatch. I think those are both two
Back
separate
home
words.
and dragging your feet now, are you? I don't have all the time in the world.
Calm down, Baji. Alright, let's we'll wait. We'll wait until towards the end. If we need the extra assistance, we'll get it. The good news is about this armor set is it's harder to stagger me. And it provides a lot of defense.
It's a dead end. You nasty slanderer! I let you be, and now you have the gall to show up! If you come at me now, this day will be your last!
Bajia talks shit, but he still bails on us in the fight. He bails on us like he did in the Yaksha King. He only fights for like a little bit.
If you were Wukong, you'd be stuck there for as long as you like!
If I was Wukong, he'd be stuck there as long as I like. I've never heard him say that before. Son of a bitch. Beat him. First try. Yes, sir. Get him.
Fortune's gift it is! It's Wukong's somersault cloud! I free my brain how to fetch you, but this savvy one's already on it! It must have been hidden here amongst the mist until it sensed the relics on you. Thanks to them, it recalled its master and saved your skin. Now that it answers to your call, why not make good use of it? Your mortal body is too heavy for me in my wind form. All these henchmen of the court, what draws them to this mountain? Let's find out!
Alright. First boss fight we're gonna take on is a long dragon that resides over here. This fight can be a pain in the ass. Like, he starts off that way. Shit. Took a lot of health with that one hit. Shit. Got him. First try. Alright. Making good progress. Alright, next we start taking on the poison chiefs. There's 4 poison chiefs in the chapter 6. They're all the same boss. Basically. And you can find them all by taking the verdant path, and I'll show you where they're at. The first one is going to be up this way. And over here. They're not easy bosses, but they're not super difficult. As long as you watch out for their poison, which can easily kill you. they're usually okay. They're a lot easier on New Game Plus, I can tell you that. Alright. That's the first one. I think every single one gives up a mind core as well. And then we're gonna take on the Son of Stones, which that could be a pain in the ass boss fight. Just because he has a really large AoE attack that if you don't get out of the way of it, it can kill you instantly. And he's a tank on damage. But first we're taking out the Poison Chiefs, which is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. See? Damn it. I'll tell you what, this staff is still awesome. Alright. Back to the verdant path. We're going to build up our mind cores and then we're going to invest in... I'm tempted to invest in health or stamina. I'm thinking stamina. But maybe health. For the final fight. I think I could get away with what I have. Alright. My instinct says to invest in health. problem is health costs 3 mind cores per upgrade, so at best we're going to be able to do a little bit of health. But if my instinct is saying to do health, then we should do health. Can always respec my mind cores if they wind up shit. Alright. The good news is there's a rest shrine that's right over here. Alright, so the next one, the last poison chief, is over here. Nice. Alright, time to take on the Son of Stones. There's a rest shrine near Son of Stones. That will activate. Just in case he kills us. See you later. That's not a boss fight. It's more of a status check. Which I need to check to see my stats and... Where's that? Did I pass it? No, there it is. I look for this golden tree. This is Mantis Catching Swamp. This will be the last place we wind up. Before heading on to the main fights. Alright, let's take on the Son of Stones. Nice. Alright, back to Mantis Catching Swamp. We're gonna take on a long boss fight and a giant boss fight. The Giant Shigandang. This one can be fairly easy, but if you screw up, you have to come back to it. So hopefully I don't screw up on it. It can kill you. As easy as this boss fight is. I highly recommend getting off around here. And it should activate. Yep. This is where we get our final Scandia. I don't underestimate any boss in this game, especially one that's this gigantic. That's how he can kill you, by doing those attacks. Here we go. And if you get too close. Otherwise, you just gotta be patient. Do it again. This is what you wait for. Really wish I could do more attack, but one more time. Get out of the way as soon as this happens. And just keep on hoping that you don't get killed by his attack. That's the best you could do. That's why I was dodging my ass off. And then we get our final Scandia. I love the way this does that. I can't do it. Trying to make this noise, but Scandia of consciousness. Yay. Alright, so we travel. Now we get to travel to the Ruyi Scroll again. Alright. So in order to do that, we might as well travel here. Hey, we've done really good on all our boss fights in this episode. Tempted to take this one on. Let's see. Yeah, what the heck? Wait, before we do that, we need Wind Tamer. Oh, I totally forgot to do the relic thing. Considerably increases maximum health, massively reduces the stamina cost of all charged heavily attacks, considerably increases Fort Bane's resistance. Let's do maximum health. I'll take it. And damn it, I always do that. Let's go to Wind Tamer. Alright, this is not an easy fight by any means. This can be a pain in the ass because it has 2 health bars. So it's got 2 phases to it. Technically, it's got more than more than 2 phases. It's got 2 phases that it goes through in the first health bar, and then 1 phase on the second health bar. So there's like 3 phases to the fight. That's why we need the Wind Tamer to help us with the first phase. Not off to a good start. Come on! It was a waste. in the hell? Why didn't I hit her? Yeah, watch out for those tornadoes. It's another hard to hit. I didn't quite get the dodge on that one. Son of a bitch. We got each other. This is the hard part. I am dodging. How is he doing that? He shouldn't be staggering me at all. This is going to be close. I didn't realize how much I had to use my gourd. We need a life-saving pill. I don't want to have to repeat this fight. Got it! Didn't have to use the soul remigration pill. That sucks.
Step away! This time, the glory's mine! Fine then, fine. With you monkeys around, I'm always toiling away for nothing. Kid, when you step up one day, try not to forget your Uncle Bajia. All I got from Wukong were the nasty jobs. You should do better than that. Now we're done here. Time to move on.
When he said his name, it was Bajia. That's why, so I go by the horse's mouth on that one, or the pig's mouth. Alright. Got another mind core. So we'll make our way to the Ruyi scroll. That was a fight and a half, man. I didn't realize, I didn't realize how I'd used up most of my gourd. I mean, I had 10 drinks. It was just that's how hard that first phase is. Even with Wind Tamer, you can only use it once, and it's so hard to catch him to hit him. But we got it done. So the question is, do I invest in health or do I invest in stamina? I don't know. I almost want to flip a coin on it, but I don't have any coins over here. I'll be damned.
May Lord Lao
There's a spirit over there.
illuminate your path, brave. How astounding it is. The 5 scandals are but abstract notions, yet you have made them tangible. Might I be permitted to make something with them?
Yes, sir.
Seek from within to ascend. Seek from without to craft pills. Come to me anytime if you need more pills.
It increases everything. That's what's awesome about it.
Self-refinement is the way to make golden pill. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond.
Oh man, he's still not really giving us very good stuff. What does he have? Oh, yes, 3. Well, we got some soul remigration pills.
Big
So that's
or
good
small,
news.
Scarcity
That's gonna come in
makes
handy
goods
for the final
precious.
fights. All right, health or stamina? I'm at 410 for that.
From yin and yang,
I'm
five
going
elements
health.
emerge. Each nature inherits its unique creation. Each form embodies a universe.
All right, that'll definitely help out in the coming fights.
Each pill
We only got
is a
one
means
left.
to an end.
Let's get this spirit. So if you feed the elder worm the elder armor worm, if you feed it 3 rice cocoons, it'll turn into a spirit. That's awesome. All right, so thank you so much for watching episode 26 of my Black Myth Wukong playthrough, and I'll see you in the next episode.